Hello, hello. So upon my return to YouTube and all the research that I was doing, I decided that this time I was going to go in strong. I was going to create my personal brand first, find my voice, found what I wanted to do, and that way I have tons of ideas and I know where to go with what I want my channel to be. Again, I'm not a niche, I'm a person. I have a lot of interests, I have a lot of things that I like to do, so I'm going to utilize all of those. Now, building a personal brand was something that always kind of intimidated me because I could build a brand for a business. I've done that many times, but I couldn't figure out how to go ahead and kind of translate that over to me as a person. I found it a little intimidating and I found it kind of hard, but again, jumped into research, found out, and once again, I was overcomplicating things, just like I have a tendency to do. I overcomplicated it, and it was very easy once I kind of laid everything out. Step by step, what I wanted to do, and how I was going to do it. And this is exactly what I did. All right, so the first thing I did was, of course, come over to my computer and pull up my handy dandy Canva. I'll admit, I love Canva. It makes everything so much simpler. It makes everything so much easier, so much more aesthetic, and I use it literally all day. I use it for teaching, I use it for event planning, I use it for creating labels and all of the products for our tea business. I use it all day long. So, once again, the first thing I did was come over to Canva and pulled up this nice personal little brand map. Now, over here, I went ahead and kind of created my main idea. So my main topic is what I want it to be. So I wanted to be a comfort and lifestyle YouTuber. All right, so comfort and lifestyle YouTuber. So next I have these little main ideas. Now over here, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my first idea. Now my first idea was, of course, the comfort vlogging. So I want to do things like cozy days and self-care. And here is where I'm going to put in books, because to me, books are like the epitome of comfort. I also wanted to add a little bit of tea in there. Now, over here on the pink side, I'm going to go ahead and put another thing that I am. I want this to be lifestyle. Now, over here, all the things that go into my life. I'm a teacher. I am a mom. I am an ASD mom. I like to travel. And I am a business owner. Okay, so I have my comfort and I have my lifestyle. I have my books and tea, which I wanted, my self-care and cozy days, which would be more like cozy vlogs. Lifestyle vlogs that show me as a teacher, a mom, us traveling, and my life as a business owner. Now I'm going to go ahead and use that business owner to go ahead to my next idea. So I'm going to put business owner here too. And I'm going to put behind the scenes, because when I have BTS, I honestly just think of the band BTS. So we're just going to put behind the scenes. We're going to put life as an entrepreneur, which I can never spell, so I'm kind of hoping it does it for me. Yay, it did. Okay, and then I'm gonna put juggling it all, because that is mostly what I do. Now, this part is kind of a little bit more for me. So I have the teacher, I have the mom, I like travel, I am a business owner, I have my books, my tea, my cozy days, my self-care. All of that is for comfort. Now, I like to teach. So here is where I want to teach and do things like baking videos and cooking videos. Now, I'm going to put this right here because I want them both to go with these two. And this is going to be life discussions. So, comfort things. Again, this kind of goes in with the comfort. We're going to add a line here in a minute. But I have my cooking, my baking, while we're talking about life things. So for instance, yes, I am a newly single mom. If I ever decide to go back into the dating world, I might tell you dating stories while I'm baking cookies because, well, dates probably will go bad. So cookies are a cheer up. Just things like that. Hardships. Now, in my house, we have kind of this rule. If you are feeling really bad and say just you are feeling super depressed, super down, ugly all the way around, you bake, especially something with chocolate, because chocolate, the darker it is, the better it is. So what we do is think of all of those disgusting emotions that we have and we put them into whatever we're baking, and it makes everything sweeter. So when you're having a dark time, use dark chocolate and it'll make your whole life sweeter. Kind of our motto. So we bake a lot while we have important discussions, which I would like to bring over to here. Now here, teach. I would just like to show things, kind of teach different aspects of life. Maybe something like how I did a few videos ago where I was talking about the 35 things I learned at 35, kind of teaching different things just from my life experiences. So I'm going to put life experience. Now, all of these are things that I want to focus on, things that I want to discuss, things that I want to talk about. And these are all going to help me create more of kind of a brainstorm plan when it gets down to planning everything. But there are a few things that I want to add. Now, I have this little table here. And yes, it is next steps, but this one is me. So I'm going to change this to traits. I'm going to keep that one as action item, and I'm going to put this as how. So again, I'm going to take out these little numbers because I'm not going to use them quite yet. So talk. Now, I am not going to talk to you like I am actually teaching a lesson. I'm going to talk to you like a friend. So talk, I'm going to put talk like a friend. I'm going to use just vocabulary that I use. I am going to curse a lot probably because I do. So I'm going to put generally used. And I don't like to talk down to people. If I'm showing you something, even if I'm teaching you something, I'm not going to talk down to you. I'm not going to make it sound like I believe you have no idea what I'm talking about. I believe you're a very smart person. I believe that you are very intelligent. And you know exactly what I'm saying. So we are going to go through this and we are going to kind of talk about all of the things. So I'm going to talk as I generally do. Now in class, I don't exactly cuss and use like weird language. Here I am because this is my space. I'm comfortable in it and that is the main part. So I'm going to put comfort because I want to be comfortable when speaking. Now how? How am I going to do this? I am going to make general scripts. I cannot spell. General scripts. Now I know this because I have never been one that's really good at following a script. I was on the news team in high school and we had our scripts and we had everything written down because of course we had to turn those things in for our grade. I never really stuck to those. Even now when I make a script about a video, I don't really stick to it. I do better with bullet points and try to figure out and go from there because I feel like it flows more naturally. So I'm going to put more natural because that's how I want it to be. I want everything to be more natural coming out. I want to sound like a human, not like I'm sitting here reading a teleprompter. Nothing against anybody that reads off of teleprompters or makes really in-depth scripts. It's just not me. I can't do it. I will go on kind of a little bit of a tangent and then I'll come back, look at my script and be like, well, that doesn't even make sense anymore because I talked about all these other things. That's just me. I need to be able to speak freely. So we're going to put that. Speak freely. Now, these are all the ways that I am going to talk and make my personal brand me. Because again, that's me talking. Me personally, personal brand. There we go. Now, I am silly because, well, I just am. So I'm going to add in here just, again, kind of being comfortable. Now, I've said this before, but I have this quote on my wall that has been there for about 2 years. And it says, be so completely yourself that everybody feels safe to feel that way too. So I want to be me. How am I going to do that? I am going to try to not be shy while doing this. I am going to own it. Own the vlogging, own the speaking, own all of this. Own it. Because again, I'm here because it makes me happy. I'm here because I want to be here. That's it. So I'm going to be silly. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be crazy because these are just the things I do. I have different traits, just like we're going through now. I am very organized. Now, I'm organized to a point because, again, I am an INFJ. I'm very J personality. I like things the way that they go in my brain. I like the way that things are when they're laid out. This doesn't mean this works for everybody. But I'm also, again, a mom, a teacher, all of these other hats that I put on. Sometimes things are a mess. In my house right now, it is a mess. I have stuff for the convention all over the place that I'm building, that I'm working on. I have stuff in my closet right now that is for the tea business that I was working on earlier, so I haven't put everything away yet. I will when I'm done with them. But right now, I'm not. Even my desk right now is a mess because, again, I was getting ready for this video. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to organize everything. I usually have to go through 3 or 4 or 5 different things before I find the one that I like. And it's usually the same one that I started with and revert back to. But that is besides the point. So I am going to put organized mess, because that is what I feel best describes me. I am a completely organized mess. And again, I am going to show my life as is. Am I going to tidy up for you guys sometimes? Sometimes. Am I going to kind of just film when I have a chance? And if there's a mess behind me, well, then so be it. That's how it is. That is life. My house is not always going to be perfectly pristine. It is pretty much never perfectly pristine. And I'm okay with that because that's life. If you look around right now, yes, I have things organized. I have things organized over here. But it's an organized mess, which works for me. So I want it to be real. Be 100% real. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So this is how I'm building my brand. This is me. I'm going to talk to you like you're a friend. I'm going to use vocab and probably curse words that I normally use every day, because I will admit I do curse quite a bit. I'm going to speak comfortably and freely because I want you to be able to feel comfortable here too. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to do the things that I do. I'm going to say the things that I do. I am going to have the facial expressions that I have because I cannot control that. I am going to be an organized mess because, again, that is what I am, an organized mess. And some days everything's going to be coming together and I am going to look nice and I am going to have everything organized and everything's going to fall into place. And other days I'm going to pop in like this because I did not feel like doing my hair today. And I am going to, again, still be drinking my tea because I forgot about it. I set up the camera, found my tea, got excited because I found my tea, and now I'm continuing to drink it. Organized mess. So we have all the traits that I feel make me, me. And kind of make me stand out because, again, no one is me. No one is you. That's what makes us great. I have my whole little layout here of everything that I would like and something that's going to help me create these videos and really kind of bounce around with the ideas. Because as I found in the past, I get frustrated when I'm not coming up with ideas for videos. I go to YouTube, I go to Pinterest, I go to all these other things to where I just try to find something. But then I start kind of the comparison process and like, oh, well, her video is a fantastic idea. I want to do something like that, but hers looks really pretty and mine, I'm still learning everything and it's not looking the best. That is the part that I need. So I need patience. So I'm going to get another one of these guys. And things that I need to do for me. So here we go. Not exactly a marketing strategy, although I like the input. I'm going to drag this down, and again, we're going to completely zoom into this guy. Okay, maybe not that much. So here I'm going to put things to remember. Okay, we'll keep that. Main aspects to ensure effectiveness. I am going to do not compare. Okay. Remember, we are learning, and every video will get better and better with time. As time goes, we will get more equipment and be able to create better videos from the start. All right, so that is just my little part. I will not compare. I will remember that I am learning everything. Each video that I am doing is going to get better and better and better. Now, the main thing I need to do is set, well, I guess I could have kept that one. Set clear goals. Now, I've read this 100 times. It doesn't have to be perfect. Out is better than perfect. So as long as I am producing something, as long as I'm getting something out, I'm going to be happy with me, and I know that. So get 2 videos out weekly. Now this is going to be, my weeks are a little bit different, and I know I kind of just make this up on my own. Most weeks go from either Sunday to Saturday, or people do Monday to Sunday. I like the Monday to Sunday, but I also feel like mine kind of goes Saturday to Friday, because I feel like Saturday is the beginning of a whole new week for me. Monday through Friday is my work week for teaching, and kind of getting everything together at my house and just making sure everything is organized. Saturday and Sunday are more of like the events, places I need to be, meetings I need to go to. Like tomorrow is going to start my week in the life kind of thing. And yeah, it's going to start on a Saturday, because I feel like that's where the next set of my week takes off. Sometimes I feel like my Saturday is my Sunday, in a way, because I can relax on those days. It doesn't mean I necessarily do, but my week is a little bit different. So I'm going to do Saturday to Friday as my week. And again, that's just some crazy thing that is in my brain. All my calendars start on Monday, simply because I feel like that's just kind of how it works. But to me, I feel like my new week starts on Saturday, as weird as that sounds. So yeah, I want to get out 2 videos weekly and make sure that I am comfortable with them. I'm also going to put, let's see, I have my do not compare, I have my set clear goals. Now I'm going to set a plan. Now make a plan and stick to it. Now I talked about this before, where I made my nice pretty organized calendar where everything is nice and color coded, and I love it so much. So I have that all set up. Now I am going to follow that plan. The thing is, again, with me, I need multiple planners. I need multiple things to show me what I need to be doing, because I don't always remember to bring my nifty paper planner. I do not always remember to check my Google Planner. I do not always remember to check Notion, which again are the 3 that I mainly stick to. So I am going to go through, make my plan, put them in all areas. So I'm going to copy plan in all areas and make sure it is visible. Oop. Make sure it's visible at all times. Now, I'm a highly organized person. One of the things recently, for kind of like my birthday kind of present, I got a new radio for my van, because I drive a minivan and my radio was dying. I need music to survive, so I needed a new radio. I got a new radio put in, and it's a nice little touchscreen thing. It's super advanced, considering I have a 2014, which had advanced for its time, but not advanced for now. The first thing that I was able to see was I could pull up my calendar on my radio, and that made me so happy, because I could clearly see what I had to do next and when things were coming up. So that kind of leads to my nerd status and how much I need to stay organized. I got excited over my calendar being visible on the radio in my car. So that's a nice thing. So here I am going to put, keep that there. Okay, we are going to stay ahead. Now in our plan, we have to get ahead. As in planner, and stay ahead. Now, one thing that I have noticed in the past is I kind of fell behind sometimes. I didn't have a video for that week, so I would just kind of skip it. I want to get ahead this time. So I am constantly on top of things. I am staying on top of my goals. Because when I do that, I feel like I'm rushed and I feel like I'm using things that I don't necessarily want to put out and I don't want to do. So when I have my goals and I'm staying ahead and I'm making sure I'm sticking with everything, it's going to work a lot better for me and it's going to lessen that stress. Now, I am a type of person that needs at least a little bit of anxiety to function. When I did start on my anxiety medication and I did try the original kind of dosage of it, it leveled out my anxiety completely. The only thing was, I swear, I sat here for like 3 hours and I couldn't do anything because there was nothing to push me forward. I was just in a total state of relaxation, which I'm sure is fantastic. But not for me because I have too much to do. So I got nothing done. My anxiety was not around, but I got nothing done. So talked to my doctor. We kind of changed it around. Made sure I have at least a little bit of anxiety so I can go ahead and tackle all the things that I do. And now I have been able to completely do that. I have my anxiety under control and I'm getting everything done and more than I have wanted. So here I'm going to leave the last one. I'm going to leave create engaging content. So I want to create a space where parents, non-parents, and pretty much anyone over the age of 30. I know this is a little bit kind of, again, I'm kind of niching down for creating a person in my head to where we kind of find the dream client, as they call them, so that I know who wants to watch these videos and who I want to watch these videos. Now, what I'm going to do is, again, just creating this whole aspect of who I think needs to see these, who I feel is my direct audience. So I would like to create a space where parents, non-parents, and anyone over the age of 30 can come to find comfort in their lives and what is going on in them. So that is my goal. And again, it is going to be a little bit random. So I had a few ideas while this was going through, and I am going to add another sticky note. I have this sticky note over here at the side that I'm going to use. Now my sticky notes, I like to be a little crooked because we are going to have K-pop stuff in here. We're going to have K-pop travel for concerts. We are going to have K-pop events because that's one of the jobs that I have. 2, it's something Boo Bear likes to do. I am going to have family time because, again, I have my family. I'm very close with my family and I like to be around them. Now, we're going to have all of the travel vlogs that we're going to do. And here I'm just kind of throwing down some basic ideas. So we're going to be traveling to Phoenix in a few weeks for Boo Bear's birthday. We are going to have 15th birthday events. This is really small, so I'm trying to type right. We are going to have a Dallas vlog when we go see Stray Kids. We are going to have a Stray Kids vlog because we're going to go see Stray Kids. And yeah, right now, that's pretty much it for that one. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take another sticky note up here. Where did it go? I hit it. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't hit it. I'm crazy. I'm going to take the sticky note over here. And again, I'm going to add a little crookedness to it, just so that I know. So self-care days are going to be like my soft morning routine, my soft PM routine. It is going to be going back to the gym days. It's going to be things like journaling and collaging. It is going to be things like stretching at night. I can spell. It is going to be building my puzzle houses that I love. Different things that are just self-care for me. Now over here, I'm going to go ahead and do another post-it note, again with just some vague ideas. Now for my books, I'm going to do book reviews, I am going to do read with me's, I am going to do crafting teas, and of course we're going to do book hauls and shopping. All right, so I have a few ideas there already. And yes, this is going to bother me, so I need to change the color, because if I don't, it's going to match. Oh, it's the wrong color again. It's going to match with something else, and I don't like that. So, happy now. All right. All my videos, all my post-its have to be the same color before they're going. Because I'm crazy like that. Oh, I didn't offset you. Okay, offset. Offset. There we go. All right, so baking, cooking videos. So this is going to be, again, like we talked about, dating if we need to, if we want to. Ooh. I am doing a little bit of an experiment, so we'll see what goes on with that. We're going to have dating things. We're going to have life advice of things that I've learned. I am going to have ASD mom tips, things like that. But again, they're all going to be cooking videos, things like that. It's going to be nice and comfy cozy. I'm going to put this one over here because it's just there. And again, we're going to turn this into that little purple offset. Now over here, you are going to come with me to business meetings. Then we are going to have business vlogs where we're doing different things. We are going to do crafts. We are going to do event setups and just events in general. Okay, so I am happy with these ideas. I like the way it's all looking. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out of this and get it kind of centered, because one thing I don't like about these whiteboards is they never really center themselves. I have to do it. So this is just everything that I have for my personal brand map, which I feel is really, really helpful to me. Because again, these are all things that are just me. I don't have to worry about anything else as far as trying to fit into a niche, because I have these 4 things that are into my comfort lifestyle YouTuber. Now, a lot of the things, especially when we're like on trips and things, they might not be exactly comfort, because we're a little crazy when we're all together. Especially me and Amber and Monkey and Boo Bear. We go crazy. But we do have a lot of just fun stuff that we do. So from here, I can go ahead and make lists on lists on lists that I'm going to put into my little handy dandy Disney notebook. And this is going to hold all of my ideas for Instagram and for YouTube. Now, this helps me feel a lot better, because this is my personal brand. Now, the colors are not the same. I like to have things a little bit more scrapbook style, just like what I'm doing for the thumbnails of the videos. I like things to be a little bit more, again, messily aesthetic. So I like the scrapbook thing. I like to journal. I like to scrapbook in my journal. My journals are not typically just written down. There's pictures all around. And again, it's kind of like a scrapbook journal combination. I like that aesthetic. I feel like that fits me in general. So that's what the look is going to be for all of this. That part I already know, because I've done it, and that's what I'm going to keep rolling with. I just kind of find different layouts that I want to do each time. But as far as creating the content, figuring out who I am and the voice that I want to bring out, this is it. And this is exactly how I did it. It literally took me about, let's see here, it took me about 15-20 minutes to do, which is pretty good, because again, I just had all the things that make me me. This is all me. This is nothing that's going to be fake. It's nothing that's going to be rehearsed. Yeah, I go off on tangents sometimes. I kind of go out in left field, and I have a lot to do. So for the majority, again, when I film, it's gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be me doing things while I'm talking to you, just like I did right now. I created this entire personal brand just right now, because I wanted to walk you guys through it with me. I had all of these ideas. I wrote them out. I had them on my whiteboard. I had them on my chalkboard. I just wanted to put them into something pretty. So here it is. Here's my something pretty, and exactly what I'm going to use to build my personal brand. So this is it. This is what you are going to be seeing on this channel. This is what you are going to be getting from me. Real, authentic me. And as crazy as it is, and is kind of random and organized and messy it is, this is it. This is me. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great adventure, and it's going to be able to chronicle and keepsake a lot of really great memories. So I'm excited. All right, so our personal brand is done. I hope this has helped you to potentially create your own. And if you have anything that you want to see based on the criteria that you've seen today, let me know. I'd be happy to get those things included and answer more questions about things. So I hope again this helped. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm so happy to be doing this again. And until next time, let's just keep embracing the mess, enjoying the chaos, and work on finding you. Which is exactly what I'm doing. Embracing the mess, enjoying the chaos, and finding me. I will see you guys again next time. Thanks. Bye.